What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people are always asking me, is Fredo Santana really like that? Was he really like that? Was he really like feared on the streets and shit like that? I don't really know about the feared part. I think more respected. Now, when I say that, don't get it wrong. That don't mean he won't slap your ass up with the blick and all kind of shit like that. I'm just saying, I think he was more like a young, big OG. The people I didn't talk to, and I didn't talk to a lot of people that's close to Fredo Santana. I didn't actually talk to people who signed to his Savage Squad record label. I was told he was a good dude. You know, he really cared about the homies. He was a big homie, even though he was kind of young. But he was older than Keith and them. I believe Fredo Santana will probably be in his 30s, maybe 30 years old or close to it right now. Very close to it, you know. So he had a little sense. He had a little wisdom. But he was a street dude. He was authentic. You got to remember, I recall him seeing one of his first mug shots ever was when he was like 12 years old. This dude was facing shit when he wasn't even a teenager now. That's not acting like your ass ain't hop off the porch. You was bad too when you was young, but you wasn't bad at that age, you know. So he was involved in street shit. Fredo wasn't to play with. You guys remember he had issues with the Migos because the Migos pulled some little bullshit with Capo back in the day, and Fredo Santana went on Twitter and basically told them he would murder them on some real shit. Dude was not a hoe. And you got to remember too, he wasn't afraid to come back to Chicago. You know, a lot of their relatives and people close to them ended up losing their lives when they went back to Chicago. Fredo wasn't scared. Not only did he go back to Chicago, the man had a robe on at the airport, a robe on, like Omar from The Wire. And he was all in those hoods. He was in the O. He was out west with Main 4CG and a lot more other people. So that guy wasn't put up. He was on videos and people seen him out here. That don't mean that make you tough, but I mean, the man had a few screws that was missing up there, so I wouldn't say he was scared, you know. I think he was like the mold. I think when he got out of jail, because he was going to jail earlier, but I think he kept Chief Keef sane, kept Chief Keef on point. You know, Chief Keef was like on point when Fredo was alive. A lot of this bullshit started happening to Keef after Fredo passed. Just think about this. This some real shit. Now, I ain't gonna say he wouldn't, but in my opinion, I don't believe 6ix9ine to be pulling that shit with Chief Keef if Fredo was around. You know, Fredo was on a different level. I can see Fredo getting very upset with 6ix9ine now. Now, I'm not saying 6ix9ine wouldn't pull it. Cause dude, that's crazy. He be pulling that shit with everybody, but it would have been a different feel with Fredo, you know, on some real shit. It's just in my opinion, but yeah, Fredo was a real street dude. And even the ops will tell you that, because in interviews, you had some of the ops saying they respected Fredo. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them started dissing him too, but not that many though, you know. Fredo ain't getting dissed like a lot of people who getting dissed in the drill culture. But if you ask me, I wouldn't say he was really feared. Now, that don't mean people wasn't afraid of him, you know, because he had that look. And when you got that look, it's something about you, know. Everybody don't have that look. Y'all know what look I'm talking about. That's that Project Floyd Mayweather face. If you got that Project Floyd Mayweather face, then your ass got a heart of a lion, you know. You feel on some real shit though. But I appreciate the love. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth. And hit the like button, you feel me? When you hit the like button, it make my videos grow. Show your homie some love, man. Let's crack 3,000 likes on this video.